Hello fellas, and welcome back to Love Ribbon. I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've made an episode of this, and the reason being is essentially, well, it's the time frame I need to get these done. They don't take a lot longer time to record, but they take a lot of time to edit, and that's partly the reason why. Plus, when I'm playing this game, I need essentially an empty house, because it's a bit trickier to edit this one is than the rest, so that's essentially why they've been taking a bit of time for me to come out with this, but I'm hopefully going to be able to get back onto it, as I do want to finish this one. But in the last episode, we learned a bit about Iris and Zoe's childhood, essentially how they grew up with their respective parents, how Iris with her dad and Zoe with her mother. And we've learned how they essentially grew up, and we learnt that essentially in this bed here, which is Zoe's bed, because they both slept in the same bed, and my mouse had some lag then. So yeah, we're back here and we're looking at an unfamiliar ceiling, as it seems, so we'll continue. An unfamiliar ceiling greets me as I stir in my sheets. Your sheets now. Light streams through the window, hitting my face at an uncomfortable angle. Yeah, that's a pain in the ass, I know what that's like. Time for school? Yep. Oh no, did I forget the alarms? What time is it? I scrambled to check my phone. 7:15 AM. We forgot to set an alarm last night. Don't you have like alarms that set sort of daily, like every day on the go? You got some bad vein otherwise. We're going to be late. We've got to hurry if we're going to make it on time. How can you be so loud this early? It's not early. Hastily, I extract myself from Zoe's bed. I hear her sigh and look over just in time to see her hide under the covers. Oh no, you don't. No more tardiness. Got it? All right. Yeesh. Zoe dutifully fires out of bed. She rubs the sleep from her eyes and then groans into her hands. Yes. I turn stifling laughter. Okay then. Not quite understanding that, but whatever. I really shouldn't be happy seeing Zoe miserable. But it's great to see that she's willing to be on time for school now. I suppose it's progress. Okay, I'm going to get dressed. Yeah, okay then. Examining my lackluster appearance in the mirror once more, my shoulders deep in defeat. This is what I get for not setting an alarm. Yeah, kind of. Although I don't know why you don't have an automated alarm on your phone. I've got to go to school with my hair in this sorry bed-headed state. But it's not like I have a choice. Rush it on the way? I hope Zoe's getting ready. Probably not. Speaking of which, I spot Zoe's crumpled uniform on the floor behind me, where she discarded it during the movie last night. Is she really that trampy? It's not. I didn't realise I had floor robes. I grab it up off the floor. It really is no good how wrinkled it's gotten, but there's no time to iron. But Zoe can't go to school like this. She'll look like a scarecrow. Okay then. Dots. Even a little bit of ironing will improve the sorry state it is in. I begin to make my way to the laundry room. Now where did I... Oh! Okay then. Okay then. She's got a nice pair. Okay, Zoe, blank, dots, yeah. Yes. Oh, she doesn't care. Zoe is... Yeah, it's obvious what she is. She's getting changed. Whoops, that easy. My eyes instinctively go to her chest. Yeah, mine did too. I'm sorry. Yeah, I mumble, still staring at her breasts. Yeah, I can't take my eyes off. It's just nice. They are nice. I'll give them that. They are nice. I mean, I'd seen other girls' bodies before, like in gym class, and obviously my own. Well, yeah. I'd be amazed if you haven't seen those. But seeing Zoe's and up so close, don't smush your face into them or anything. It's exhilarating and terrifying at the same time. No, I won't be terrified about it. My eyes roam lower to her belly, and then okay then. My entire body tightens in desire. The second I catch a glimpse of the smooth skin down there. Okay then. Oh, her hips. They're not narrow and bony like mine. They actually curve out in a pleasing manner. Ooh, she's got a bit of a hump. Then plunge down to become her thighs. Okay then. And between them, my breath hitches. Here is my sister, my little sister. Kind of, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't. It did look a bit. It sounds a bit weird calling her little sister because she's a lot more mature than what Iris is. So it's a bit unusual calling her that, but hey ho. Standing in front of me, almost naked. Not properly, really, but heat rises throughout my entire body. What's wrong? Oh yeah, obviously she doesn't really give a toss, and Iris is making a big deal out of it. That sounds likely. Nothing. My sister easily rattles me out of my interest in decent thoughts with a perturbed look. Does my body look weird or something? No, it's pretty nice. No, it looks nice. See, called it. It does. For the millionth time this week, I'm at a loss for words. Yeah, I would be around her, to be honest. What should I say? I was basically just checking out my sister out. Yeah. I'm glad she's not my sister, because that means I could check her out as much as I like. Yeah, let's see about that one. I've got to say something and dispel the general weirdness here. Oh, I didn't realize we got a choice. You'd look great in some cute clothes. She would. I was just thinking about how nice your body is. Yeah, I'm going with that one. That'll do it. You know, you're so tall, like a model. I reckon she probably could do some modelling, to be honest. And you have a really nice body. Yeah, and more bones than anything. What? Okay then. You know, you're more... Okay then. Okay. I've got an achievement called word vomit. I need to sort of reactivate those a little bit. Did I just say that? Kinda. What the heck? Am I going insane? Probably. Sexy. I mean... She's not wrong. What the hell? Why did I say that? Have I lost my mind? A little bit, yeah. I meant clothes, you know, show off that model-like physique in some cute clothes. No, that's not the choice I picked. That's definitely not the choice I picked. Oh, okay. Not that I think you don't look cute. I mean, you know, you could show off your body more in some less baggy clothes. I suppose that dots. These dots are annoying me. Oh God, why can't I stop talking? 'Cause you're stupid. Well, I just try to wear whatever's comfy. I suppose it's that. I don't usually think about stuff like that. Yeah, I'm the same. Just throw on the first thing that comes out the wardrobe. That'll do me. Yeah, that's a good approach. Yeah, it is. Best approach. It stops you wasting 6 hours in the morning. Or in the afternoon, or whenever you get up, or whatever. I probably sound like the biggest idiot right now. You do a little bit. I can't look her in the eyes. What do you find sexy? Probably the general region in the... Okay. Well, what do I find sexy? Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I didn't mean to say that. You did. I chose that position. I chose that choice for you to say that. It was a joke. No, it wasn't. My voice is so high it sounds like a squeaky dog toy. Oh, is it a bit like a Bernadette from Big Bang Theory? Really high-pitched voice. Zoe pouts briefly, then shrugs. Okay then. Okay. I've got I've got to get a handle on this word vomit. Yeah. But even so, I've always had a bit of a trouble expressing myself. But when I'm around Zoe, it gets much worse. Yeah. I don't think I'm sexy. Okay then. And I don't think you're bony either. I think you're pretty. Okay then. Oh, he's had a blush. He's had a blush. A little bit of one there as well. Zoe mumbles, then looks away. Oh, she's been soon. Better bending over to grab a shirt out of the drawer. Grab her out of the drawer. Okay, I missed that out. The brief sight is enough to leave me light-headed. Ooh, yeah, having a bend down. Nice view. She starts putting the wrinkled garment. I need to learn to read. Garment on. I can't even think about scolding her for the state of uniform is. All I could do is stare at her beautiful, smooth stomach as it slowly enclosed beneath the white shirt. And then the final button on the shirt breaks the spell. Nope, there's no shirt on there. Now robbed of that radiant sight, I blink several times, reminding myself of what I'm doing. I'm staring at my half-naked little sister while she puts on it. yeah, you are doing that. That is what you're doing. I'm sorry. I barely managed to gasp at that out, almost crashing into the door as they spin to leave. I'm sorry, I heard myself repeating as I hurry out and close the door behind me. Okay then. Iris? Yes? Nervously, I turn back to Zoe, who peers out of the door. 3 of the top buttons of her shirt are undone. Oh, we get a nice view of cleavage, do we? Well, we'll get a nice view here actually. But I give every mental effort not to look below her neck. Oh, I wouldn't object to it. My sweater. Oh yeah, she will need that. What? You're holding my sweater. My eyes dart down in my hands, and the reason I went to the laundry room. Yes, it was. Yeah. Here you go. Zoe rushes for my outstretched hand. Her slim fingers briefly meet in mine as she takes the fabric from me. Is she going to get stupidly aroused by that? I avert my eyes to the far wall until I hear the door shutting behind me. Oh no, she didn't. That is a miracle. Jesus. At that, I take a long, shaky breath and bolt back to the living room. What the hell was that? Yes, Iris. What the hell was that? What the hell is wrong with me? God knows. My heart hasn't stopped pounding since I left the laundry room. What was I even thinking? I just stared at her like that. Are you ready to go? What? To school. I'm dressed now. Yeah, there you go. Oh, right, yeah. With that robotic response, we began a quiet trek to school. Okay then. Well, that's something new. At school, nothing I did could shake the mental image of Zoe's body from my mind. It wouldn't do for me either. Math equations, English essays, even almost tripping and falling down the steps didn't take my mind off. God, she's the clumsiest person in the world. Haughty classmate. Are you okay? I suppose so. Huh? My surroundings slowly fade in as I look up. The confused faces of my classmates in the real world greet me. You've been really out of it today. I just asked you something like twice now. I'm fine. My classmates exchange quick glances. That response sounds fake even to my ears. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm just a little tired, that's all. No, that's not what you're on about. That's not it. Nope. My classmates nod, turning back and round in their seats, and seeming to forget whatever it was they wanted earlier. Yeah, she really wasn't listening. I sigh and sink back into my own seat. The only thing I wanted was to see Zoe again. Well, she's sitting next to you, because she probably should be. Oh, there's a clock. So I passed So I passed what felt like the longest day of my life just thinking unendingly of my sister. Okay, yeah. This makes no sense. Oh, dungeon clay music. How can X be 3 if Y is... Okay, we're doing math. We're doing math. I was starting to get confused then. How can X be 3? If Y is 10 and... Is that supposed to be Z? Yeah, that's a Z. And Z is pi over Z. Was that a 2? Pi over 2. Then it should be... Right. I could probably work this out. If Y is 10... Yeah, whatever. I probably could work that out if you had a pen and paper, but I can't be bothered. I tap my pen on my notebook at math problems, as math problems stare me from every angle. For every question I finish, 10 more take its place. What kind of book are you reading? I start to feel like I'll never finish. Yeah, there's so much work, still so much work to do. That's what you get for being in private school. Have I been spending too much time around Zoe that I forgot how to study? No, you're probably probably good reason for that. No, you can't blame this on Zoe. It's your own fault for slacking off. Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, don't slack off. Come on, Iris. If Y is 10 and Z is pi over 2, 3.14 over 2 is 1.62. Yeah, I think it's 1.62. 5. I still can't see how X be anything other than 5. You said 10 earlier, so yeah. No, it wasn't. Y was 10. Whatever. I turned to the back of the textbook to check the answer once more. Why are you looking at the answers? That defeats the objective of you working it out. No matter how many times I check, the answer is still 3. Alright, she's got to work out why the answer is 3. Oh, come on. Am I going crazy? Or is this book wrong? No, you're probably wrong. I need a break. I push my book aside and cross my arms on my desk. I rest my head on my arms and close my eyes, slowing my breath as I do. You're going to sleep. I guess an hour or two of studying each night just isn't enough. Probably not. Maybe I should start revising before school each morning as well. Yeah, that will require you getting up earlier, and that's not going to happen, I can guarantee you that. Zoe would probably make fun of me for being such a nerd, but at least I'd keep my scholarship. I begin to think about Zoe. Okay then. Well, that's something you do, isn't it? Surely that's something you do. Despite never studying, at least to my knowledge, her grades aren't bad at all. Well, I never used to study, to be honest, and mine are about average. But then these are smart asses, aren't they, so... I, on the other hand, study every night, and still my grade in math is somehow lower than hers. You tend to get that, especially for where I am, you tend to be either good at English or good at math. Not both. You tend to be one or the other. And that's just how it is. My subject was math. Math was my subject. Got a B in mine. How does she do it? Well, math's quite easy. Oh, Zoe, where are you? Probably in a room, maybe. You don't have a show tonight, do you? After school, I waited almost 30 minutes to catch Zoe leaving, but to no avail. Well, probably she has then. I could have sworn she should be home tonight. Once I begin to think about Zoe, I can't stop. That was unseen, obviously. I miss her. Okay. I want her to be here, right beside me, making fun of me or complaining about my whining. That sounds like Zoe. I want to talk with her about nothing, and have a deep conversation about nothing. I want to laugh with her, joke around about stupid things that happened at school, and forget about everyone else as we simply enjoy another one's company. Zoe, why do I miss you so much? 'Cause you're weird. We've only parted ways a few hours ago. I shouldn't be this lonely. No, not really. And yet, every time I think about you, suddenly a vivid recollection enters my mind. Zoe's beautiful lean body, wrapped in her mismatched panties and bra. Mismatched? I thought they were quite well matched, to be honest. Both black. Her flawless rear end sticking up as she bends over to fish her shirt out the... Don't give me images! This is bad enough as it is. Don't add to the ad. Just don't add to it. The moment when we almost kissed, the moment when I began to question every facet of our relationship, the moment when I dared to think about my sister as something other than a sister, yeah, that's when you cross the line. This isn't good. No. If you don't get home soon, Zoe, your sister's going to do something drastic. She going to turn yonder? I lift my head and look around. Zoe is still nowhere to be seen. I cannot see or hear another person in my home. But what I can see is my computer. You going to Google the answer? No, I really shouldn't. What, Google the answer? I need to study. I can't look at something like that. What was she planning on looking at? Just some hentai sites? That would be irresponsible. Despite my rationing, I don't hesitate to turn on my computer. Oh, what? Oh, okay then. Let's see what she's going to be getting onto. The screen quickly turns on as it wakes up, and the moment my mouse appears on the desktop, I get to action. Just a little bit is okay, isn't it? What she? It's not, and it's not like I'm doing this because I want to. I need to do this. It's to understand my feelings better. What's she doing? I open up the web browser and try a couple of generic terms in the images section of the search engine. Is she looking at porn? Seeing the results completely unrelated to my query, that sounds like Google to me. I disable the safe yeah, it's a safe search filter. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going for it now. And try again. There we go, that did. Whoa. Yeah. She's looking at... Before I even realise what I've just done, my screen is flooded. Yeah, you'll get that naked women are sprawled all over it, across every inch of the browser window, assuming all kinds of provocative poses. Okay then. Make sure you delete your history once you finish that. I know I should have expected this, but it's still a bit, yeah. My face heats up as I think about the material I'm searching for. No, I can't get flustered over this much. It doesn't take much. If I'm going to understand what I've been thinking, I need to go deeper. That's one way you can put it. I hesitantly clear my search and try again. This time, using more crass terminology. Oh, God! You're going to end up in some pretty heavy stuff. My screen is once again filled with naked women. However, each one of them is now paired with a partner. Yeah, she's getting proper lesbian porn there. The women, mostly in their 20s, are all naked and rubbing against one another. That sounds likely. Wow. Some are posing together while others are undressing one another. A few have their hands in... Whoa. Yeah, that's where they're going. This is too much. I should have been looking at this. Why not? It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Zoe wouldn't look at this stuff either, right? Well, knowing Zoe, she'd probably look at anything. There's no way she would. Oh, don't turn. I wouldn't bother. She probably would. I turn away, only to then realise that nobody else is here with me. Yeah, you can dive as deep as you like. I'm alone. The women in front of me are just pictures, and there's nobody from whom I should be hiding my face. Yeah, pretty much. Then again, I've already come this far. Oh God, she gonna do? Yeah. Try 2 girls 1 cup. That'll really put you off. I shouldn't see this through. I should see this through. That would be the adult thing to do, right? Okay then, I pick an image at random and click it. The new window expands, filling the whole screen. Embedded in its video player with a thumbnail matching the image I just clicked on. Should you go to RedTube or is that a Pornhub? I'm probably going to assume she's on Pornhub since YouTube doesn't allow this stuff. And I'm hoping I can get some kind of strike for this, because it's getting pretty heavy. I nervously click on the play button and the video begins. Two women are entwined immediately, and the video begins halfway through their act of debauchery. Jesus, yes. They both have their legs wrapped around one another, and their crotches are touching directly, without a single layer of clothing between them. Yeah. Oh gosh, this is proper lesbian porn. I hide my face behind my hands, slowly open my fingers as I dare to catch a glimpse. The two women continue without any regard for my situation. No, they won't do, because they don't know you're there, but it's just for a camera. And probably a director, and a sound artist, and a load of other people. Yeah, look at it. They probably have an audience. They moan as wildly as they thrust. Yeah, exhibiting animal-like lust, as though their lives depended on it. Yeah, I'm not surprised there. A few seconds later, they stop. The video is paused. My hands are no longer covering my face. That was too intense. No, it could get a lot more intense than that. Maybe I should start with something a bit more tame. You can't really get tame porn. Porn's porn, where you can't really get something tame. The only thing, well, the tame is pretty much standard stuff. The non-tame stuff's when the wet trim chains come out. I return to the previous page and refine my search. Okay then, this time around, I'm presented with images of girls only a year or two older than I am. So, pretty much 16-year-olds. That's... I don't know if that's legal in their country. I am all in various states of undress. Kidding. I hold my breath and click the first image to catch my attention. Okay, this isn't too bad. Yeah, it's probably only just started. I can cope with this. Oh, really? The screen on the screen is a video of a girl masturbating. Okay. Okay then. Okay then. She's alone, and the video begins as she rubs herself with her clothes still on. Okay then. The girl steadily takes off more and more of her clothing, occasionally adjusting to the camera as she does so. Her long, soft black hair frames her lithe body. I'm telling you, this is just getting me. I noticed minor similarities to a certain sister of mine, feeling a rush of excitement in response. God, Jesus. Yeah, and she's getting proper lesbian now. Within minutes, she's completely naked. Yeah, and the camera is zoomed on her vagina. Yeah, which is being rubbed directly by her slender fingers. Her speed gradually increases as her fluids begin to leak out. Oh God. I'm not sure what I'm allowed to put here. The girl's soft moans overlap with the sound of her wet fingers rubbing. Oh God. I lean forward, and before I realise it, I begin to... Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. Yeah. With my clothes still on, I move my left hand lower and gently rub myself through my panties and suppress a weak moan of pleasure. Oh God. Oh God. My right hand finds its way to my chest, and I lightly squeeze my right breast without slowing my left hand the slightest. Well, this is wrong, but I hasted my movements, and I tried to match my speed to the girl on the monitor. By now, she's moaning loudly, trying to muffle her voice with a pillow as she moves her fingers frantically. Okay then. Her legs spasm as she knocks over the camera she's using to film herself. Oh, is it self-filmed? Okay then, that's a little different. Excuse me. Even then, she continues unabated. Her hips are raised off the ground as she begins to gyrate towards the camera. Jesus. I don't even think about my own hands anymore. My entire body is shaking in ecstasy as I feel the combined pleasure of my own body and that of the girl on screen. Oh my god. My panties are sopping wet, yeah, and I almost fall off the chair as I try to adjust my position. Oh, The unplanned movement causes my left hand to push against my clit with far more vigour than expected. Yeah. I feel both pain and pleasure as the friction pushes me over the edge. My hand and wrist are both drenched in my juice. Oh, Jesus. Ugh. Which continue to flow from my body. Yeah. My lower body jerks a few more times, and with that, and at last I collapse backwards against my chair. Well then. Well, that is unmistakably a masturbation scene. No kidding. I clean up the last of my mess with a red face. My pants are soaked. I've used up a handful of tissues on my poor chair. And my browser history has been forever stained. That's fine. That could be cured. There's a delete button for that. Even so, I feel so good. Not just because of the afterglow, but because I was able to experience what I set out to do. I'm gonna need a drink. I found a level of pornography I could stand. Watched another girl masturbate and didn't feel disguided or dirty in the least. Yeah, it was certainly pretty dirty. But I'm not saying we didn't like it like that. Oh, Jesus. I actually enjoyed the experience. You ain't the only one, girl. I derived pleasure from watching another girl feel good. Yeah, that's proper lesbian for you. Well, for you anyway. Me, that was that was straight up proper porn. And for the time being, that is enough. Okay, yeah, I think that should, yeah. I'm going to stick with Iris here, and that should be it. I'm going to leave the episode here because I need to calm the fuck down. That's more into that's not quite what I was going for. So yeah, wow. I'm sweating like a fucking bitch now, and the hot fucking room don't help. Because it is hot. But yeah, I'm going to leave the episode here. So thanks for watching. Leave a like if you like this episode. Subscribe to see some more. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.